EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Tar Heel state of North Carolina, where the spirit of the late Sam Mills lives on with the pounding of the drum as we're ready for Charlotte. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the Carolina Panthers.
2026 Carolina Panthers.
Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, glad you're with us. This is the rookie Ryan Fitzgerald to do the honors. And off we go from Charlotte. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Cowboys come out and they are led out by Dak Prescott as they have been for a decade. Wow. It's his 10th season as a Cowboy, three-time Pro Bowler who is now 32 years old.
And we all know how talented this guy is, Mike, right? From the physical sense, that's obvious. But what really separates him, and it really came through when we had a chance to talk to him this week, is really his ability to operate from the neck up. Decision-making. It seems like he's always one step ahead of the defense, and when he's on, he's proven to be really hard to beat.
They'll get 11 there, and that's a quick first down.
And this run game certainly didn't waste any time getting settled in. Nice job by the offensive line, displacing defenders at the point of attack, and allows the back to pick up a nice chunk to get this game rolling.
Luke gonna get it again here on first down. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
From the 46. Here's second down and a yard. And it's Blue trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
With how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? Did they know that play was coming? Because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
They'll come up to third and 3. Go play action. It's Prescott. His pass right side, caught by Lamb.
You could see that he was trying to find something downfield, trying to take a shot there on third and short, but really nice job understanding there was nothing downfield, no need to force it. Get the ball underneath, get a fresh set of downs, and start over again.
On first and 10, Prescott. He'll get this complete. It's Lamb again. And they'll get about half what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
At the 46-yard line.
They'll run the toss here with Blue. Open space to the 35. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 20.
A gain there of 20. First down, Cowboys.
It's a gain of 20.
There's two elements to a successful run play, and the key is having them align. The offensive line needs to block according to the play and create space, but the back has to hit that space at the appropriate time. And this is a clear example as to why it leads to big gains.
Dak going to throw it here on first down.
Prescott's pass complete to George Pickens. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2 at the Panthers' 18-yard line.
They'll come to the line now on second and 2. A shotgun snap for Prescott. A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
George Pickens.
You hear quarterback coaches say it all the time. Let's get our guy easy completions. Well, that falls certainly into that category, Mike, but when you fail to connect on those, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Ninth play of this opening drive, trying to keep it going here on third down. Dak going to give this to Blue. He's going to have it at the 12-yard line. Enough to get the first down and keep it going.
An early test here for that offensive line, and they come through. They're going to have to continue to find space in the ground game for their running backs to change. So, nice job there. Give them a lot of credit. Now the question is, what is the adjustment on the defensive side of the ball in the next third down situation?
And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going to quarterback because they got that screenplay still.
And he's into the end zone. Jaden Blue. Touchdown, Cowboys. And Greg, that is the way you love to start one of those games. Get off the bus, get on the field, get in the end zone. The road team with the first 6 of this one.
And you can just see, Mike, it takes a lot of the air out of the stadium. And this crowd, they're fired up, started the game, trying to make their presence felt. And the opposing team goes all the way down for an opening drive touchdown. That's an ideal way to start when you find yourself on the road.
Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Cowboys will take a 7-0 lead.
Panthers nothing.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. On the return, it's Cuba. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. So the Panthers led out by their quarterback, Bryce Young. Shaky rookie year, but the back end of his second year, Greg, very effective for the man who was the #1 overall pick out of Alabama in 2023.
Now, this is the type of quarterbacks that just give defensive coordinators nightmares. They stay up all night thinking, okay, what is the best way to defend him? Do we treat him as a runner? Do we treat him as a passer? And I think that's really where the most stress comes in, Mike, is you want to make sure you don't let him kill you with his legs downfield as a runner, but it's also his ability to extend plays as a passer that really creates a lot of stress on your back-end coverage, and that's where those big plays can come. So it's a big challenge. They know it, and we'll find out early on what the plan is. They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay. This defense is vulnerable in a few areas along the back end, but none of that will matter if this protection can't do a better job holding up long enough that they can find some of these open receivers that have been able to separate. He just doesn't have the time to get him the ball.
First carry now for Rico Dowdle. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up third down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Out of the shotgun, Young. He's got the first-round pick, Teteroa McMillan. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 24 yards. It's a Carolina first down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Great pre-snap recognition here by the quarterback. He looks outside and sees man coverage, and he knows exactly where he's going to go with the ball. Now it's up to the receiver to create separation at the top of the route. Ball's on time, great placement, nice big pickup.
Young to throw on 1st and 10. Play is stopped for a moment. It is an injured Carolina Panther on the field. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the gun, it's Young. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
This pass rush is continuing to make their presence felt here in the early going, and for this quarterback, he's lucky to at least get rid of that ball because they were on the verge of recording their 2nd sack, and we're still here in the 1st quarter.
This one just too far for the receiver, out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. Tedero McMillan was the intended receiver. And it's going to lead to 4th down.
Seems like the quarterback was a little predetermined in his read. I think he decided even before seeing the coverage where that ball was going. Next time, read the coverage. Let the play unfold. Don't force something that's not there.
I hit that a little too well. Lands a couple of yards in the end zone for a touchback. Look, offense going to take over now for the 2nd time. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive. So try to double up here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. In the middle of the field, it's taken by C.D. Lamb. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line.
That's good for a Cowboys.
It's been a busy 1st quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a 1st down.
1st down, Dallas.
We talk so much about starting fast and then trying to sustain that throughout the course of the game. That's exactly what they're doing here. They've got the early lead, but they're not content to just sit on the ball. They're looking hard here to this drive. Once they cross midfield, then it goes into go mode. You're trying to come away with points every single time you have the ball. It's a good way to start this game here in the 1st quarter. Well, on the back of the previous play, Mike, we saw him have some success through the air. They try to change it up with a draw, but the defense wasn't having any of it. Didn't sell out for the pass. They're able to stop that one for a loss.
On 2nd down, it's Dak. That's caught by Lamb. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. 4 catches already in this opening quarter, off to a hot start as he picks up the 1st down.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays, throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch.
And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
The tackle by Chris Barnes. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 39-yard line.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 4. On the play fake, Dak. That's complete, left side to Pickens. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20.
That's another
20 yards on that pass play. That's good for a Dallas 1st down. Out of the gun, a give to Blue. And they'll have 1st and goal. He is down inside.
10 more yards.
The trend around the league, Mike, is that we've seen that running back has really turned into a young man's game. And there's something to be said for having some fresh legs, fresh out of college. They love the dynamic ability this guy brings to their rushing attack, and it's clear why.
A run on 1st and goal. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
We're seeing such an uptick, Mike, across the league in these hybrid kind of positionless defenders, especially safety. So are they a safety? Are they a linebacker? They're good in both coverage. And in this case, they can play near the line of scrimmage and still make plays on the ground.
To the outside, looked in by Lamb. And the defense trying to tighten down here. They're going to hold him to a gain of 3. And that's going to set up 3rd and goal. To throw is Dak. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Nice rep here by the defense. They go man coverage, takes away all the threats downfield, and with nothing open, he has no choice but just kind of throw a contested ball, hope for the best, and just falls incomplete.
On 4th down, here's Brandon Aubrey for the Cowboy field goal try. This about as short as you can get. Aubrey's kick is good. And the Cowboys will extend to a 10-0 lead. Back out is Brandon Aubrey. He had the field goal a moment ago, and now he'll send this one away. On the return, here's Trevor Etienne. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Panthers offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Now Dowdle. And this will be a Panthers 1st down as he gets past the 35.
And the Panthers 1st down. 1st and 10.
Nice combination of vision, patience, and speed by the running back here. The vision to see the hole, the patience to let the blocks unfold, and then the speed to hit it and pick up a nice gain.
Quick throw here is complete. And he'll only manage a couple of yards before he's out of bounds.
39-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. They'll run with Dowdle. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. It's a pickup of 12. It's good for a Panther 1st down.
And the running back's going to get all the stats and all the glory, but make no mistake about it, Mike, that was a great team effort on that run play. Everyone executing their blocking assignments to perfection. He's able to pick up a nice gain and fresh set of downs.
We are through 1. It's the Cowboys with the early edge. And we'll return to Charlotte in a moment. Panthers football to begin this 2nd quarter. 1st and 10. As we are ready to get back underway. On 1st and 10, here's Young. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups.
2nd and 10. To the air, it's Young. To the right side here, pass is caught, and they'll take this down inside the 35. We'll get a stoppage here. There is an injured Cowboy. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. To throw on first down. The middle and intercepted. That's the safety, Malik Hooker. And the Cowboys will take over at their own 15.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
The Cowboys offense and their running back, Jalen Blue, heading back out there. They've got the 10-0 advantage here early. And we'll see if they can add to it. Beginning on this drive, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's down. Jaden Blue. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 19-yard line.
Second and 5. Back to throw is Prescott. The second down throw is incomplete.
Intended for number 43. Incomplete. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Here now, 3rd and 5. Prescott now. He's got his man. It's Pickens. Up past the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 22 yards.
That's his third catch of this first half and good enough for a first down.
First down. A gain of 22 yards. And
you can't run plays like this, Mike, if you don't have incredible pass protection. I mean, he started on the left side of the formation, and look how far he had to go across the field before that ball was caught. That's going to take time. That's going to take a lot of trust in that quarterback, in his protectors, to know he can stand tall in that pocket and wait for his receiver to break open.
A throw on the move is caught. He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on first down.
They were able to connect on the comeback, but I don't think it was really well executed. This is a deeper route. This receiver's got to push his depth before his break a little bit more downfield. They'll take the completion, but they were hoping to get a little bit more with that one.
And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. That's the second time they found him on this drive, and this one's good for 24 yards. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Pistol now for Prescott. There's a short one that's caught by Ferguson. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 22-yard line.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 3. They run straight ahead with Blue. And he'll get the first down there, a pickup of about 5 yards.
A 5-yard gain on the play. That's another Cowboys first down. A gain of 5. First down, Dallas.
A run once more with Blue. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
tackle made at the 16-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
It is 2nd and 9. On the handoff, Blue. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down.
Taken down at the 14-yard line. A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Throwing is Prescott. One swung out to Blue. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
I'm an aggressive guy by nature, Mike, so whenever I get 4th and short in plus territory, I want to go for it. You're not going to win many games in this league settling for field goals. You have to capitalize when you find yourself in a position to score.
Makes the score Cowboys 13, Panthers nothing.
Back out is Brandon Aubrey. He had the field goal a moment ago, and now he'll send this one away. To return is Hubbard. Woo! He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Panthers offense ready to take over once more. This unit hasn't been at their best early on. Punt followed by an interception on their first 2 drives. Here's a carry for Dowdle. Up the sideline to the 40. And he's out of bounds, up close to the 45-yard line.
16 yards.
It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the
Really nice job by this running back here, Mike. I don't think this play was blocked particularly well. I think it was a combination of his patience and then his speed around the left side to not only pick up the 1st down, but pick up good yardage while he was at it.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Really nice job defensively. You can see the quarterback. He's working through his options of his progression, Mike. 1, 2, 3. But now that clock in your head starts going off, and that ball needs to come out of your hand. Nice job throwing it away.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Slot man in motion left. On 2nd down, Young. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Brings up a 3rd down.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced, and at other times, it looks like they've never practiced at all.
He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Xavier Legette. Touchdown, Panthers.
This is when you're very fortunate as an offensive play caller, Mike, that you not only have the speed on the outside, but you got the big arm behind center, because it doesn't get real fancy. If you can hold up in the protection, you're saying run as fast and as far as you can. I'm going to throw it as far as I can, and when you connect, it is a thing of beauty, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
Ryan Fitzgerald now to add the extra point. He knocks it through, and the Panthers are on the board. It's now 13-7.
Panthers 7.
Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. Devontae Turpin on the return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. So now here are the Cowboys. Their offense ready to make their way back onto the field. They'll do so with 1st and 10. They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And a nice run there on 1st down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it.
A gain of 6. That's good for a Cowboys.
Sometimes, Mike, the best plan is also the simplest plan. And for this team, just snap the ball to your quarterback, let him find some daylight, and go get that 1st down himself.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Blue. And a strong 1st down run, a pickup of 9, setting up 2nd and short.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 46-yard line.
From the gun, they'll go with Blue. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 on that one. 1st down, Cowboys.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
Dak going to throw it here on 1st down. Over the middle to his tight end, Ferguson. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 33-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 3 from the 33. Now they'll pitch it out here. And it doesn't appear that he got to that 1st down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 1.
On the ground once more, it's Davis. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Dallas.
It's not often in the NFL, Mike, that we see a run play result in a touchdown of this length. A lot of things have to go right. The right look by the defense, executing by the offensive line and all of your blockers. And then sometimes it's just, I got a better guy with the ball in my hand than you do on defense. And I think all of those things here were at play and results in a big touchdown.
Now Aubrey for the extra point. The kick is good. Cowboys add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead.
Brendan Aubrey.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. To return is Hubbard. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard
Panthers offense and Xavier Leggett headed back onto the field. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Dowdle. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
No gain on the play.
I think the back just needs to be a little bit more decisive in the run game, and not everything is always going to be perfectly blocked, Mike. There's times where you just have to say, okay, let's get back past the line of scrimmage, pick up a couple yards, and just keep this ball going forward.
Throwing on 2nd down, Young. He's got room past the 35. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Give him 13 on that screenplay. And a 1st down.
How often do we see, Mike, the running back, they get a little too antsy and they go a little too fast on these screenplays. In this case, great job by the back. First, he let his offensive lineman go out. He then follows behind. That's the key to a good screenplay.
And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
42-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A 19-yard pickup there. It's a Carolina 1st down. 2 minutes remain here in this 1st half. Back with more from Charlotte. After this, from the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Young. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the 1st half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the 2nd quarter. You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
He'll step up and run this. And a nice run. It was close to the 1st down, protecting himself, sliding at the end.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
Pick this one up on the ground. And the Panthers are going to have what looks to be 1st and goal. He'll take this down to the 10.
That's good for a Panthers 1st down. 1st down and goal to go.
To throw, Young. Off he goes. Now a timeout for Carolina. That's going to be their 2nd
It's
As the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in this second quarter.
It's a nice job here defensively. Down here tight, it's easy to be so concerned about stopping the pass that you lose sight of the quarterback when he decides to become a runner. Not the case here. Picks up a little positive yardage, sets up second and goal.
Ball is at the 8 for second and goal. From the gun, it's Young. And he's going to be dropped. They get to him back at the 15-yard line.
What once looked like a promising drive has suddenly hit a little bit of a roadblock here, Mike. They're in scoring position, yes. But now on third and goal, following that second down sack, this defense has a shot to come away, only giving up 3.
Work to do following the sack. It is third and long. Now Young. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Brings up fourth and goal.
They do a really nice job defensively in there, Mike, of not giving him a clear running lane once he broke the pocket. So now he's trying to test his luck, extend this play as a passer, but to no avail.
The field goal. A 32-yard attempt.
His kick is good. And the Panthers are able to put up 3 and cut into the lead.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the third quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
All right, Scott, thank you very much. Welcome back, everyone, for quarter number 3. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. The Panthers offense and running back Rico Dowdle getting set for this next drive. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10. Quarter begins with a run. He'll get in behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. Quentin Williams there to make the play.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll come up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27. Back to throw. Young. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A pickup there of 25 yards. It's good for a Panther first down.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. The pass intended for Xavier Legette. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
One of those plays where you like the idea, you just don't like the execution. I didn't feel the quarterback was overly comfortable in the pocket. Footwork, a little bit sloppy. All of a sudden now the pass is a little less accurate and an opportunity for a big shot. You end up falling short.
And he will lose yardage on the play. They knock him back to midfield.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings them down for a loss.
Leggett in motion. From the gun here on third down, it's Young. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
On now is the punt team for the Panthers. He'll punt for the second time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. To return, it is Turpin. And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds. The Cowboys offense and their running back, Jalen Blue, heading back out there. Going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drive. 1st and 10. The drive starts with a carry by Blue. And he'll find some space, taking it for 6 out to the 26-yard line.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
2nd down and 3. On play action, here's Dak. Completed right side to Ferguson. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
22 yards.
They get 22 yards there. That's good for a Dallas 1st down.
1st and 10 at the
That quarterback called that play in the huddle. That ball was only going to one guy. He was the first read, the second read, and the check down. And it was called to perfection. They got the perfect look and led to a nice game.
This one complete right side. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line.
A gain of 29
that pickup good for 29 yards.
That's another Cowboys.
So the longer that play progressed, the more difficult it is to cover that crossing route. So what's the key? It starts with pass protection. Give the quarterback time to stay with his receiver and not be forced to check that ball down.
Dak going to give this to Blue. Tough running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the 1st down. It'll be 1st and goal.
Yards. That's another Cowboys 1st down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half. And he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line.
Robinson on the stop. A gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
The ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
A gain of 1 yard on the play. It's now 3rd and goal.
Line of scrimmage, the 3. 3rd and goal. A shotgun snap for Prescott. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Cowboys. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. The quarterback, with all of his eligible receivers available, uses the back out of the backfield that time, Greg, to take it to the end zone.
And when your running back, Mike, is a valid threat in the passing game, man, it just gives you so many options. And in this case, it was the running back that was the open target. He's able to put the pass on the money. Easy 6 points.
Aubrey now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Cowboys will extend this third quarter lead.
Panthers 10.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. To return is Hubbard. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Here's the Carolina offense now as they head out to take over for their next possession. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
Tackle made by Malik Hooker. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 29-yard line.
To throw is Young. A quick throw that's complete on the slant. And it'll be a short pickup that's not enough for the first down.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Third and a yard. We'll try to get this one on the ground. And this will be a Panthers first down as the tackle is made just shy of the 40.
That's good.
I like that call on third down, keeping the ball on the ground. You see so often these defenses, Mike, on third down, they bring out more defensive backs. They bring out some smaller bodies. They're anticipating third down pass. There's a lot of opportunities to take advantage of it with third down run.
To the right side, he finds McMillan. A gain there of 11. It's a Carolina first down.
That's another.
We spent so much time talking about these receivers. How fast do they run, Mike? How high do they jump? But so often, the guys that have the most success in the NFL, it's the mental part of the game. It allows them to create separation, find soft spots in the defense, attack defenders. It's exactly what he's able to do here, and really nice connection.
A terrific run there. He's finally taken down at the 25-yard line. 25 yards, the pickup there. It's good for a Panther first down.
What a good run there. That's going to put him over 100 for today's game, Mike, and it just seems as the game goes on, this guy just seems to get better and better.
They'll run here. The former Canadian track star, Chuba Hubbard, will take it. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Are you kidding me?
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 9. They'll run with Dowdle. He'll get about 2 to Devian Clowney. They're in run support.
Tackle made at the 21-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 6.
3rd and 6. Now Young. He's got his man. That's Leggett. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
First
I think
down.
at this point in the game, prior to that third down call, the coach is telling his quarterback, hey, you got 2 downs. This is 4 down territory, but that last completion, I think, saves him from having to make that decision, at least for the time being, barring any penalties. Now, they got 3 or 4 plays to try to end this one with a touchdown.
Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Leads to 2nd and goal at the 9-yard line.
Another shot at it from the 9. 2nd down and goal. On the bootleg, it's Young. To the left side, that's caught by Mitchell. And he's so close to the goal line, couldn't get that ball extended. They keep him out, and it sets up 3rd and goal. They'll run the sneak, and he will drive his way into the end zone. Bryce Young, touchdown, Carolina. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. So he finds the space and breaks the plane for the touchdown. Greg, there are certain quarterbacks who just have a knack for that old school play.
That play call sheet gets a lot easier, Mike, when you have not only a quarterback, like you mentioned, who has a nose for the end zone, but an offensive line that can continue to get such a consistent push. You put those 2 things together, I think he should call it every single time he finds himself on the goal line.
The extra point is good. Panthers are able to cut the deficit to 10.
Panthers 17.
Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. On the return, here's Turpin. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Here's Dak Prescott, and the Cowboy offense set to go again. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. Whole lot of extra muscle over there on the left side for this 1st and 10. Play action now. Prescott. He takes off. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a 1st down.
And the Cowboys 1st down.
You can see here, Mike, the impact that sending your receivers deep does to the defense. You add so many layers, and the defense has to get so much depth in their pass coverage. It leaves a lot of room underneath, and that's exactly what the quarterback takes advantage. Tucks the ball down, turns into a runner, picks up the 1st down.
8 yards on the pickup, brings up 2nd and 2.
From just shy of midfield, here's 2nd down. He'll go again with Davis. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 13 yards. 1st down, Cowboys.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
You know, we spend a lot of time praising the running backs, and deservingly so. But oftentimes, it's a combination of the scheme and the big guys up front who make it work, and that's exactly what we saw here on the big pickup.
Out wide, that's to Davis. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
2nd and 9 at the 37-yard line.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd down and 9. On the play fake, Dak. He'll step up and run. So, both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Here's 1st and 10. Now Prescott. And he's back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. No gain before stepping out of bounds.
He steps out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Dak. Quick throw here is complete. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
Brings up third.
There's not a lot to this route. Man coverage and you got a drag route. Give him a little something off the line and go. Win with speed. Good accurate ball on the front shoulder pad. Allows him to pick up the rest after the catch and leads to a big game.
And he will have a Cowboys first down, maybe by about a yard, as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
This is Blue. And he'll take this one in. Jaden Blue. Touchdown, Dallas. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
Just a great way to finish off a drive, and it was something they thought they had a matchup advantage all week long, was in the ground game, and you can see here, they executed at the offensive line. He got some nice blocks downfield from his wide receivers and tight ends, and he was able to do the rest.
Auburn's good with the extra point. Cowboys will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. The Panthers offense getting set to get back to work. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Throwing is Young. He'll find his tight end, Tommy Tremble.
Pass complete to number 82, Tommy Tremble. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 28-yard line.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 5. Slot man gonna move in motion left. On 2nd down, Young. Over the middle, he's got the gap. And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Here's Young. field. Will fall. Incomplete.
Just didn't quite get enough into that ball. You see sometimes the pressure, the rush, force a quarterback to throw the ball off his back foot, and I think there was a little bit of that here at play. You have to be willing to step up, even in the face of pressure, and get enough behind that ball to put that one a little bit more on the money.
Throwing on second down, Young. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
And even though you're facing a big deficit, I still think this is the right decision. At some point, you do have to start forcing the ball to make something happen, but you can't be reckless. So I think this would have been more on the reckless side, and certainly a good decision. Maintain possession of the ball.
Out of the shotgun, Young. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's fourth down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on fourth. Gonna give the ball over on downs.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Gun, a give to Blue. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
A run once more with Blue. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
It's a gain of
16-yard pickup on that one. That's good for a Dallas first down.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it. You know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's first and goal coming up.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the fourth quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So really nice job here late. Let's see if they can put this one out of reach.
That is caught. What a job to keep the play alive. George Pickens. Touchdown, Cowboys.
And once they let the quarterback out of the pocket, it just became too many options at their disposal. They got to keep him in the pocket and limit the run option. Once he's out there on the perimeter, Mike, his ability to either throw it or take it in himself, it just puts so much pressure on these coverage defenders and results in an easy touchdown.
On for the PAT is Aubrey. His kick is good. And the Cowboys are going to extend their lead.
Cowboys 41, Panthers 17.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. To return is Hubbard. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
First and 10.
The Panthers offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. Young. That one out of reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete.
Brings up second and 10 at the 24-yard line.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. From the gun, it's Young. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Former third overall pick, Quinnen Williams, gets him for a loss of 7. And now it's third down.
Well, as they face this possible 3-and-out following that second down sack, now if you're the quarterback, you've got to be thinking, get the ball out of my hand, find a matchup I like downfield, and try to push this ball past the sticks and keep this drive alive.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. To throw, Young. Going for it all. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Now fair catch is taken back inside the 40. The Cowboys offense and their running back, Jaden Blue, heading back out there. And he has been the focal point of this offense. When you get a performance like this, you can almost invariably know the offensive line's been stellar, and they have been so far. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Blue. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
The tackle by Chris Barnes. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7 at the 42-yard line.
From the 42-yard line, here's second down and 7. Again, it's Blue. And he'll pick his way forward. A gain of about 5. And that's going to set up third down.
At his 48-yard line. It's a gain of 6. And it's third down.
They run straight ahead with Blue. And he will have a Cowboys first down. At least it appears that way. Got it by maybe the length of a football.
And this is just a defeated defense at this point in the game, Mike. It's been like this all day long. They just have not been able to get the stops when they've needed them. Here's another chance on third down, and they just can't make a play.
This pass right side, caught by Lamb. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Prescott to his main man, Lamb. CD gets the Cowboys a first down.
First down, Dallas.
Here's Davis. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
Brought down by Lathan Ransom. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 25-yard line.
Straight ahead, it's Blue. just inside the 20. A nice run. They're in the red zone. It's first down.
It's a gain of 8. That's another Cowboys first down.
And the key to this balanced attack, like the one we're seeing here, Mike, is that everything looks the same. The defense is constantly on their heels as they try to diagnose what play's coming next. That level of unpredictability gives them the edge on any given down.
Give them a dozen yards on that one and give them first and goal.
The Cowboys first down.
The best running backs, Mike, they have a really good balance between executing the play that's designed, but then every so often they just have to trust their instincts, and sometimes that's the best plays. That's where the big home run shots come from, and when you have a talented back, you want to give them that freedom.
Jake Ferguson was the intended target. And it'll be second and goal.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough, but you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive with some points.
Still second down.
Penalty yards marched off, and they'll try it again on second and goal. Davis. And that play took a little long to develop. They stopped it for no gain. That's a full.
And now with that stop on second and goal, the defense really flips the advantage to their own favor. Third and goal from this length. I think now they can play a lot more pass-heavy defense and not be so concerned with the run game.
Third and goal for Prescott. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. And it'll be fourth and goal coming up.
Well, I think the two of us kind of looked at each other up here in the booth, Mike, like, I'm a little surprised they're still throwing the ball at this stage of the game with the lead, but when you've had as much success through the air that they've had today, I don't think I can blame them for trying to pad the stats a little bit.
3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Cowboys will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
Back out is Brandon Aubrey. He had the field goal a moment ago, and now he'll send this one away. To return is Hubbard. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Panthers offense and running back Rico Dowdle getting set for this next drive. They'll begin here on the ground. Ooh, well, now you see him, now you don't. Good juke move there, and a gain of 6.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
Keep it up! Keep it up!
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second and 4. Here's Young to throw. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete. Tommy Tremble, the tight end, the man he was looking for there. Now it's going to be third down.
How does this even happen?
To throw is Young. The catch made by McMillan. And he is very close to the first down, but eyeball, he is shy of it. And they say it's 4th and inches. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. The offense is out there, 4th and inches. They'll try to run, and he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on downs.
The play is a turnover on downs.
The Cowboys offense ready to get back to work. And a few kneel downs should do it here. Defensively, they do still have those 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. This is Davis. Ooh! Strong running there. Inside the 30. On the move with a gain of 9.
10 yards on the pickup.
The best time to call a draw is when the defense is playing a pass situation, so a down and distance that screams pass. You want those defensive linemen ripping up the field thinking, I'm going to go sack the quarterback. In this case, they time it perfectly, hands the ball off to the back, big pickup.
Dak going to give this to Blue. He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play.
You can see the running back. He's waiting patiently for that cutback lane to open, and it just never did. Great job by the defense continuing to string that play out sideways, and they're able to take him down for a loss.
On 3rd down, here's Davis. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's 4th down.
2 yards.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. Officially at even 50-yard attempt. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good.
Personal foul.
And the Cowboys
Roughing a kicker.
add on to their lead. So it's a win here for the visiting Cowboys. And they made it look easy. Their offense playing at about as high a level as they can play. Defense wasn't too shabby either. And they're able to get the victory here by a rout in grand style. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.